Living empowered today, rooted in resilience, powered by truth, awareness, and acceptance. Living empowered today, rooted in resilience, powered by truth, awareness, and acceptance.
Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome back to Living Empowered Today, where we talk about real life solutions for late diagnosed AuDHD and level 1 autistic adults. Today, we're talking about menopause, specifically what it looks like when you're a level 1 autistic woman going through it. So, menopause plus autism is not just getting older. So, why menopause feels different for us? Let's start with the basics. Menopause isn't just about hot flashes and period stopping. For autistic women, especially those of us diagnosed later in life, the sensory, emotional, and executive functioning shifts become much harder. And some of us feels like we're unraveling, and it's not in our heads. Just a little information here on my experience with menopause. I'm 65, and this would be about the average age of where you're fully in the swing of menopause, unless you had surgical menopause. I did at 27 due to cancer. So the body and the mind, and especially the emotional systems of a woman, is not ready for all of these changes that comes with menopause at 27. And it really causes a lot of mental anguish, disturbances in mental health, of course, your disturbances in your body. And it really takes a doctor to help you get through that. And just so you know, those of you who have experienced early surgical menopause, you know it takes a good 10 to 15 years to, and I hate to say this, to come out of the crazies. Unless you've got support, you really need support. I had no support. So this is why I'm here for you today. Now, it's the neuroendocrine system is the part of our body that connects hormones with our brain. And when estrogen starts dropping, it disrupts neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which we already rely on differently than other neurotypical women. So, if you're masking, your tolerance is shot. If your meltdowns are back, or if you're suddenly forgetting appointments or burning dinner, it's not failure. It's your brain and your body asking for help. Now, common signs of menopause in autistic women. Let's talk about that. So, here's what many level 1 autistic women report during menopause. Sensory overwhelm gets worse. Light, sound, texture intolerance can spike. Yes, I was wondering why in the last couple of years all of this started coming up. But this really helped me find out and determine that I was on the spectrum. So it can be a helpful tool. And the next one is increased anxiety, depression, or emotional dysregulation. And for us late diagnosed women, this, I see this in a lot of us. And we wonder, what's wrong with us? Why are we becoming this way? It's not just because we're getting older, because other people like to tell us that. It is because we are neurodiverse, and it's a big change in our body. So, brain fog or memory lapses. No, you don't have dementia. This is a part of menopause in neurodivergent people. It's normal. Feeling irritable or tearful for no clear reason. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't scroll as much on YouTube, and I really don't scroll that much at all on Facebook because I will start crying at the drop of a hat or become really irritable at comments or other videos. So I don't comment when I'm feeling like this. Just stay away from triggers, but it's going to happen. Your executive functioning drops, your motivation and your task initiation, they go straight in the tank. And it's okay. All right? Give yourself a break. Sleep issues like insomnia or waking up at 3 a.m. with racing thoughts. This pretty much happens to me almost every other night. And so I have a natural sleep medication that I take that helps me sleep through the night. Um, you may want to find something that will help you have solid sleep because it's very necessary. And yes, hot flashes, night sweats, or cycle irregularities. Something else I forgot to put in here, your bladder maybe starts leaking. And so you might want to start sleeping with a pad on at night, you know, because this really happens during this time of life too. You might also feel more emotionally raw, like I just mentioned before, like you've lost access to all the strategies you've spent years building. But that doesn't mean they're gone. It just means we need to adjust the support that we've been having to and up it a little bit more and utilize more tools. So, what you can do, even if you're exhausted. Let's talk about solutions that help your exhaustion as well, and realistic ones. You don't have to overhaul your whole life, and these small shifts can help because trying to walk yourself through menopause um, quickly, it's not going to happen. So give yourself grace every single day. You want to track patterns using a daily mood and symptom tracker, not to control, but to understand yourself. And awareness brings compassion. You want to soften the demands. This is a time to honor slowness, a life of ease, resting. Give yourself permission to say, not today. I say, and this is what I say, not today, Satan, because, and say it without guilt. Really give yourself a break. Support your nervous system. Gentle movements. Reiki healing. You can do that for yourself if you've trained your level 1 Reiki. Magnesium support. That's really important for our body. Cold compresses, calming teas. Just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be fancy or even expensive, just relaxing. Talk to your doctor if you can. Ask about options like HRT, hormone replacement therapy, supplements, or other therapies that can help your brain chemistry, not just your cycle. Note here, I have to note this. HRT works differently for everybody. Synthetic HRT works for some, and organic HRT for others. For example, my body rejected synthetic HRT and needed organic medication, but at that time, Medicare and Medicaid didn't cover it. And it still may not cover the organic due to cost. If this happens, discuss with your doctor natural alternatives to synthetics that work better with your body. You want to find autistic informed community. That's us here, but you can also reach out to other communities. You don't have to be just in one. You can have several that meet your needs. Most menopause support groups are neurotypical centered. So look for spaces like this one where your lived experience is seen and understood. Now, a final word. Again, you're not broken. You're transitioning and evolving into almost another different person, another phase of life. I like to call it the fall and winter of your life. So you're transitioning, like these leaves here, you see transitioning from birth to the end of life. That's what we're doing. And I want to say this clearly. You're not lazy, losing it, or failing. Again, your body's adjusting into another phase and you are evolving. You're going through a major life transition with a neurodivergent brain, and that deserves grace, not shame. Celebrate yourself. You're very blessed to have gotten to this stage in life because others aren't here, but you're still here. So enjoy your life. Menopause isn't the end of you. It's an invitation to slow down, recalibrate, and stop masking what you really need. And here, you're allowed to do just that. What part of menopause caught you off guard? Leave a comment and let me know because we're all going to get here at some point. And so you might just be beginning menopause in the thick of it, or, your body's adjusting to it and settling down. But what part of it caught you off guard when you first started? So check the description for the link to a free PDF checklist and tracker. And if you're interested in a series, let me know in the comments. I would love to break down each step of this in a series as you're going through it. So subscribe here and follow the Ko-fi page blog for Encouraging Words Weekly. I'm getting into the hang of updating that and posting a weekly blog there. And if you want more tools like this, and share this video with someone else walking through it alone. Until next time, you're not too late, too sensitive, or too much. You're just right. Aloha.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for weekly empowerment, tools, and truth. Let's live empowered today and every day. Thanks for watching.